I came across Emergenetics about 5 years ago now, and having done an awful lot of profiling tools in my career up until that point, I gave it no more than a cursory look, but realised very quickly that that was a mistake. For the first time, I really felt that I started to ask myself a few questions that I hadn't asked before through profiling tools, both in terms of who I was and how I was. And I think what I've got more than anything out of Emergenetics is an ability to really, better manage myself and how I am. I have a clear preference for structural thinking and a clear preference for social thinking, which has explained a lot in terms of how I go around making decisions, solving problems. But more importantly than that, I think what it's done is helped me to understand what I need to get more out of me and more for Emergenetics within the UK. We have an amazing group of people in the Emergenetics team, people who I thoroughly enjoy being around and people who I feed off. And I think what Emergenetics has really helped me to do, more than any other tool I've ever worked with, is really appreciate the gifts that these people bring with the way that they think. Once upon a time, I could be quite challenging and get very easily frustrated around people who didn't maybe think as I thought or did things in a way that I like things to be done. But it's made me much more tolerant and much more active now in terms of seeking out advice, guidance, good practice, exploring people who think in a very, very different way to me has really added a lot to my own levels of performance, and helped me to evaluate what it is I need to do, both in terms of the way that I think and the way that I behave, to become more effective as one of the directors of Emergenetics UK. And that is my Emergenetics story.